Well, hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by my little video here on the YouTubes. We are on our way up to Barrie today on this Saturday. It's fine, very cold Saturday afternoon. I think it's minus 9 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to shoot my mukbang today and throw it onto the computer tonight, edit it tomorrow morning, I guess, for Monday. Hopefully maybe later on today I can do a live show for the gaming channel, and then maybe do a live show for the big channel tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to be going down to Paul's house and then get a ride with him into the Tickle Toad and do the whole Super Bowl party at the Tickle Toad. Hope to see you guys there if you're available. That would be cool. Come on down, have a beer, some wings, watch some footballs, and yeah. So today I was like flip-flopping. I started off thinking I was going to do a Burger King mukbang, and then after a little research I was thinking maybe I should do there's a really nice Indian cuisine restaurant up there. I was thinking about doing that, and then I found a Korean slash I keep wanting to say Jamaican, Japanese, Korean Japanese restaurant, and there's actually two in Barrie. And it's funny, there's nothing in between here and Toronto. It's all North Toronto down into downtown Toronto and Barrie. There's nothing else, and this happens to be the closest, and it's giving Barrie a shout out too, letting people know that there's Korean, Japanese, Indian food and stuff. So on the spicy noodle challenge that I did with the 3-packs, I asked for like 2,500 likes to make me do the 2 times noodle. We got well over 3,000 likes, and I just been kind of dragging my feet a little bit because I know it's going to be painful. And when I told Paul, he said he wanted to do it too. So we're going to probably do like the whole mukbang thing on his like dining room kitchen table there, and he's got one of those indoor cookers, and so we're gonna go full out mukbang, cook the food right there and then eat it. And we're gonna try and do it in 30 minutes or less. It'll be hard because it's 5 packs. So let's get up to Barrie, get a bunch of stuff done, and then we'll head home. So I believe I made it to the location that I looked up on Google Maps, but the names changed, so maybe they got bought out, and kind of was confusing for a second. Might look at my maps again just to see if I'm on the right street, because there was 2 and they're kind of close together. And there's also a Barrie festival thing going on, and they're flying some big kites and things down there. Take a peek. Way down there. Well, maybe we'll go check that out after do our mukbang and get some shots of that. Let's go check this place out, and then we'll figure out if we're in the right spot. Yeah, I just checked the maps. I'm in the right spot. They must have changed their name. Let's go check it out. Okay, vlog people. The lady's very excited that I'm doing a review of her food. It's not a review. Mukbang. And she's like, oh, you know that word. And how do you know that word? I'm like, well, I'm going to do a mukbang of this. And so it was kind of fun talking to her. And once I told her what I was doing, she was trying to explain how to say all these words. And I don't know how to say all these words still. I should have wrote it down phonetically, or just the way I hear what she's saying. But so that's the restaurant. It's in downtown Barrie here. And I tried to pick... It sounds like the door's open. There. That's better. I forgot to tell you guys, when I did the Arby's thing, I left my lights on and the car almost didn't start. Not only did I almost choke to death, but I was stuck there forever. Alright, so the things that she got me, I kind of picked some things, and then she was just like, oh, this one would probably do better or whatever, so it was kind of interesting. So I did this thing, Kum Ja Tang, which is pork bone soup with potato and vegetable rice. And then we did spicy squid. And she kept reminding me how spicy this stuff is. Stir-fried squid with vegetables and spicy sauce. And then dumpling kampanji. Deep-fried dumpling with sweet and spicy sauce. So those are the things I did. I brought my own water. It came with 3 things of rice because that's the part of the meal. I'm only going to eat a little bit of the rice probably, and I'm just going to probably I'll sample the rice. But this is definitely something I can't eat. It's like, look at it. It's $51 for all that. And that was after the tip and everything. Yeah, I gave them, it was $45.09. And then I tipped on top of that. So, there's lots of stuff. I gotta get busy eating this. My steering wheel's in the wrong spot. Oh, wrong way. There we go. This will be fun, people. This will be fun. That's gonna be spiced out of my mind. All right, let's get busy. Hello, vlog people. Oh my gosh, I am like sweating because of the food. Spicy hot. It's temperature hot. Oh gosh. Look at that bucket of... That is a huge bucket of soup. I was going to dump it into the bucket because they put it in this plastic bag. I guess thinking that you're going to take it home and then put it into another bowl. But I'm going to just do that. I'm not planning on tipping it over. But again, I'm not sure, 100% if the bowl or this bucket, I don't think it was meant for soup. It's not like it's made for takeout. I think it was, that they bought their tofu in it, probably washed it for sure, but they just use it as the container to hold your soup. But I've got to pack all this stuff away. This is my favorite thing. I'm not like wrecking Monday's video. That was my favorite thing. It was the dumplings. Carol, I think, will like this, but it's possibly a bit too spicy for her. Actually, no, this wasn't my favorite thing. The soup was my favorite thing. I describe this as, when you get Chinese food, North American Chinese food, chicken balls, and it has that red sauce. That's what it has, that same flavor as that. Different, but that same sweet, syrupy type flavor. Although this wasn't syrupy, but I like to compare it to something. I might have to shut this light off. Press hold. There you go. So I'm gonna have to put all this stuff away, and then let's go down to the wharf there and see what's going on in downtown Barrie.
Frozen feet, raindrops falling on the street. I can't recall when I last saw the sun. Summer's just a memory, a faded piece of history. No one can remember all the fun. The late night barbecue, zipping on a gin and juice. Cruising down the road, no thought getting old. The girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done. I work hard every day, don't waste my time on yesterday. I never shy away from a good time. Coming on Friday night, I see my friends and feel alright. There ain't no stopping us from having fun. There cloud in sight. The future is looking bright. Cruising down the road, no thought of getting old. Girls are hot, but the beer is cold. Yeah, that's the way we roll. Bathing in the sun, on the beach having fun. Whoa, these lazy days are never done.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was Barrie Winterfest. Lots of stuff to do. One cool thing that I really liked to have seen was Bullseye Axe Throwing has expanded from Newmarket up to Barrie. So now they have 2 locations. You'd probably have to check their website if you wanted to try out the one in Barrie. But yeah, that was kind of cool to see them. I talked to them for a bit. I was going to... If I had brought my other camera with the windsock on it, or the windshield, I would have like interviewed people. But it was just really windy down by the lake there, so everything I shot was just for cutaway shots. But again, they had curling and kite flying, and there was a guy who had the skis and his foil, as they say, and pulling him along the ice, which was neat. They had the helicopter rides, ice sculptures. Ice sculptures way bigger than the ones in Bracebridge, but very cool. It looked like it was all like, I didn't notice any sign saying there was a theme, but there was a theme because there was like griffins. They had Gandalf, dwarfs, elves, archers, dragons. It was very, very cool. It's probably the most impressive ice sculpture display I have ever seen. And again, they were keeping them protected inside those tents. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And they also had like tables made of ice for kids to play shuffleboard and skeet ball or whatever it's called. And a lot of fun. Luckily, a lot of people came out. And again, I was talking to the guys. He saw my little thing from Bracebridge, and he's like, "Oh, fire and ice." And I said, "Yeah, Bracebridge turned their whole main street into a big tube slide." And they're like, "Oh, we got to go next year," which is cool. Yeah, so another very cool festival. Check it out. I'm sure they're probably doing it on Sunday as well. I think it was like a 3-day thing. So a lot of people shuffling on the ice and things. Anyway, so let's get home and start downloading all this footage to start editing.